All right, peace to the guys and goddesses, kings and queens, empress and empress, chiefs and priests of the motherfucking land. Hope you're having a great cosmic rising or night, depending on when you catch or see this video. Um, as you see the title, y'all know what's going on. You feel me? You know we got some shit for y'all. Um, so I hope y'all staying well. I hope y'all taking care of yourselves. Um, I hope y'all, more importantly, spirit care. Taking care of your spirit, taking care of your soul, bringing the peace that it need. Doing things that give you delayed gratification. Or what I like to say, a delayed high, a delayed, you feel me? Peak experience. But I hope y'all taking care of yourselves. It's day 17. For me. Ooh, excuse me, my bad, y'all. But ooh, this brush feel good. It's day 17 of me sexual abstination, bro. No stroking, no edging, no sex, no nothing. Pure abstinence. You feel me? And I will say the first week, it's kind of hard. It's yeah, for sure it's hard. A lot of people be beating their meats and playing with their coochies. I'm gonna be so honest with you. Like, especially the new generation, like my generation, that people that's in they mid 20s, early 20s, um, and really the entire 20s, nigga, from 21 all the way to 29, 30 years old, nigga. We be playing with our shit too much. I'm gonna be for real with you, nigga. We be having too much sex and masturbating too much, bro. And we gotta cut that back. You feel me? Because that's how they get in society, the most. Um, but I will say, after like the first week, bro, it's like somehow, like, I don't know. It's like an energy comes off your shoulders, bro, and everything just becomes easier. It's like something gets cut off. I don't know how to explain it. After like a week of pure abstinence, bro, you know, something just gets cut off. And then especially for the males, bro, when that energy is cut off, bro, you're able to control your shit at will. Pause on that though. Pause. Pause when I say all this, but you're able to make your shit stand up and sit down at will. You feel me? And there's gonna be some niggas out there be like, oh well, I still be doing I be still having a lot of sex and be mine. I can still do it. That's because you're young and healthy. But wait till you get to your 30s, nigga, and that shit start fucking up. Because you've been fucking around and having too much sex. And plus, we're not even talking about the physical attributes of shit. We're talking more so the spiritual attributes, the entities that can transfer to you and now be connected to you because you opened your aura field up and connected to with somebody else's aura field that wasn't properly aligned or is full of dark, dark dark parasitic forces. So you gotta understand that. Niggas wonder why, you fuck this little bit. I'm pretty sure some nigga out there can vouch for me right now. You start talking to this female, and then you talking to her, you fucking with her, and shit just start getting weird, in your regular life. You feel me? Like when she not around, it's like weird shit just start happening. Bad events start taking place. It's like your luck go from from infinity to zero real quick. So, and then next thing you know, you fucked a little bit, and then like detrimental things just start happening. You like, hold on, what the fuck is going on? Why is my life getting worse the more I deal? Like, look at Clay Thompson, for example. The nigga start fucking with Megan Thee Stallion. The nigga been 0 for 13 since. So, I'm pretty sure some niggas can vouch for me out there. Niggas start, nigga fuck with a little bit. Next thing you know, he losing money all of a sudden. His plays ain't hitting no more. His dice games ain't hitting no more. Yes, nigga. Because there's spirits attached to him that are now attaching to you and fucking up your aura field, all because you like how she look instead of liking how she think, instead of liking how she carry herself, instead of liking how she respects herself. Most men don't like women that respect themselves, and that's a problem amongst our community. We like the women that disrespect ourselves, always showing the ass and ready to go, ready to fuck, because it's easy for us to it's easy for us to get our dick wet and get a bust. You feel me? You so dopamine. You don't even know sex is an addiction. The same way I smoke this weed, the same way a nigga has an eating addiction, the same way a nigga has a gambling addiction. A lot of you niggas, a lot of niggas, I could damn near say 90% of American society has a sexual addiction, and that's become a problem to the point we have grown people touching on little kids, nigga. And it's not just, I want to let's normalize this too. I understand we got the shit going on with Epstein and all that. Yeah, let's get to that. But let's also talk about how a lot of these motherfuckers in these households, these family members, is touching on their own children. Let's talk about that too. Let's normalize. There's a lot of pedophiles. You can Google sex offender, local sex offenders in my neighborhood. There are going to be so many of them that pop up all around you, bro. I knew a female once that worked for this school. This was when I was like maybe what 21, 22, but it was a female that used to work for this school as a music teacher or whatever. And she had an ongoing case against her for trying to sexually apply herself to one of the students in the school that's not of age. One of the boys in school that was not of age. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? It's crazy world out here, bro. You got people that will practice being a teacher, go to school for years to get that degree, go to school for years to get that degree to be a tutor or to be a certified tutor or a teacher, or more, or they'll go even further with it to be a certified doctor or in a certain type of physician where they can touch on your children because they're certified. I'm a certified doctor, ma'am. We won't be, nah, nigga. Let me touch. You can't do, this is my child, bro. Fuck, why am I bringing my child to you for you to study their private parts? No. We gotta normalize that shit. That's how bad this sexual energy has become. To the point where there's niggas and women striving after young kids that's in 18, 16, 17. Because a lot of you motherfuckers ain't matured. Think about it. If these motherfuckers still thinking on a high school, middle school ass mindset, but you're a grown adult, of course they gonna look at a child and be like, that child look fine. Nigga, that's a 16-year-old little girl. What are you talking about? Oh, girl, he look good. I just know he gonna look good when he get older. What you mean? That's an 8-year-old child. That's an 8-year-old little boy. This nigga still playing. I'm gonna use my era. This nigga still playing Thomas the Train, Luigi's Mansion, Kingdom Hearts. You feel me? Pokemon, new Super Mario Brothers on the D. Like that. What could you ever relate to? I don't know what's get. I oh my god, this world is sick, man. I don't know what get into some niggas' heads. How do you? I don't know, bro. So we need to talk about that as well. We have to, bro. We can't ignore it. We need to talk about that. Yes, we need to stop these political. It's gotten so bad that we have people running our planet are pedophiles. That's how bad this shit got. But guess where it started at? It started at home first. And we need to look at our families right now. Some of us need to come out. Some of us, there's people right now that have been touched, sexually abused and brutalized by family members, bro. Years ago, and still hasn't spoken out today. Some people just need to up and come out right now and let that shit go. Let it out. Yes, I understand that you might feel embarrassment or some type of feeling where it's like you feel wrong for coming out and speaking on it. And you're not wrong, bro. If you've been sexually abused and disrespected in any way by a family member, say it. People need to know who this person is, so that way it's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna come up and beat the fuck out their ass. That's the problem with America. A lot of motherfuckers ain't got a good ass whooping. See, back in the day, niggas was handing out ass whoopings. Or just straight up killing a nigga. That's what kept niggas from keeping niggas in line. Especially when the motherfucking Caucasoids want to start getting bold and bombing and blowing up. Nah, nigga. That's when we started developing Crips, Bloods, uh, the Black Panthers, GDs, and we started killing them niggas. And we started beating ass. And they started, okay, we ain't gonna fuck with y'all no more. Fuck it. We just finna hit y'all with the psychological shit. We still can't beat these niggas physically. Even if they was to try us today, they wouldn't win physically. So that's why they gotta go through. They gotta build robots and shit like this because they know we're gonna keep elevating in power, and certain things are starting to come online in our DNA. My people. Anyways, but we need to talk about that. If you've been touched, bro, voice that shit. Every female I have dated, I'm noticing the pattern. Every female I have dated has been touched and abused by some male in their household, bro. I'm like, wow, what are we doing? Y'all supposed to be the men in y'all family protecting y'all women. You feel me? You supposed to be the guardian of your sister, them your sisters. I don't care if y'all cousins. That's your sister. Y'all share the same genetics under the same family tree because when you keep going back, y'all got the same grandparents and da 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 da. You feel me? Y'all share this. That's your sister, bro. And to the females, because there's males that been. I know some niggas that's been touched by females in their family, bro. That's your brother. That's your little brother or your twin brother. If y'all the same age, or your older brother if they older than you. That's your brother. You don't like just it's just we gotta talk about that too, bro. But it starts with what? People are not sexually disciplined. But it's not just the people's fault. I will say that. 50%. Because you got the other 50%, they're putting a lot of hormonal and sexual disruptors in the food and water, bro. And through these, you know, through these frequencies like on social media, through the black mirror, you know, porn. That get a lot of niggas. You know, niggas just gotta see some ass cheeks get clapped and bust on. Like, let's keep it a $150. And that has to stop. Same with females. You'd be surprised what females watch, bro. Some females, a lot of females be watching that lesbian shit too. I don't know why. But anyways, they, you know, that's a weaponized, bro. That's weaponized. They're weaponizing your sacral chakra against you. Don't let them do that. I've been there, bro. Don't let them do that. Once I realized I was being controlled through my sacral chakra, I'm like, hell no. Fuck no. I can't be this weak of a man to where I can't control my sacral chakra and keep it in balance. There's no way as a man. You feel me? There's no way as a man. As a man, you should be able to control your sacral chakra. Now, I'm not saying you niggas ain't gotta do what I'm doing. Cause I'm 17 days in. Y'all think I'm doing a 30-day little 30? No, bro. I'm on a 74-day sexual abstinence plan, nigga. And y'all might be like, damn, what you gonna do after 74 days? Bust the biggest nut ever? No, nigga. I'm probably might just keep going. I'm not gonna be. I feel like by the time I reach 74 days, and 7 plus 4 equals 11. I feel like by the time I reach 74 days, you feel me? I feel like a nigga just might be so used to it at that point. I'm good. I'm good. It's not like a nigga gonna get blue balls or some shit, bro. Like what? Do y'all know how long certain species of males in nature go without sex, bro? They have mating seasons, and those mating seasons is once a season, nigga. And then after that, niggas is chilling for like damn near the rest of the whole year. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Now, after 74 days, you know, if I bump into a little something and the spirit alignment is right, so we're like, okay, I wanna let's date. You feel me? I'm still gonna be on my shit until, you know, if the time is right, in the vibe. You just gotta let the shit happen naturally. I'm not trying to force no sex, bro. I'm not. I'm not just gonna get with a female and then like, oh, we've been talking for 3 months. Now let's fuck. Like, no, I'm just gonna let that shit happen naturally. Like, if it happens so naturally, we already at her crib. She just feels so comfortable. Like, you know what? Come to my crib tonight. Like, look, we ain't doing. I'm gonna let her know we ain't doing no fucking on the first night. That's not what I'm here for. I'm gonna be honest with you. You gonna have to wait on that a little bit. Give it at least a week. Goddamn it. But let's say after about 2 weeks, one night we just kicking it. We cooking at her crib or my crib or some shit. We vibing, music going. And then we get done eat. We watching us a little movie, cuddling. The next thing you know, we just, we get to talk about shit. Next thing you know, we kissing. Natural shit. You feel me? Just natural shit, gang. You gotta let that shit happen naturally. But I'm not gonna lie to you. And now, once I reach past 74 days, I'm looking to impregnate something. I'm just gonna be real with you. I'm just gonna be real with you. So to the next female that bumps into me, I'm just letting you know now. You should be mother. You should be a female that's already ready to be a mother. You're already in motherhood mentality because I'm busting you. I'm just gonna be real. I'm trying to impregnate something out here. I have to keep my bloodline going because this shit is bigger than me. It's not about me in my life. Yeah, of course I'm focused on me in my life, but I also know this is for the greater good. This is more than just, about me. This is about keeping my bloodline going and not letting it go extinct. Nigga, my daddy got kids on kids, nigga. My mama only had me and my brother. So I'm like, damn. But shit, I got most of my daddy bloodline, so fuck it, nigga. I'm finna, you dig? I'm finna have me some kids, but I'm gonna have them the right way, because my dad was a deadbeat. I ain't never met the nigga face to face. I mean, yeah, I spoke to the nigga on the phone a few times, but I ain't never met the nigga face to face properly, nigga. So I'm like, and I guess like at a certain point at a young age, I was upset and mad as fuck that my dad was never in my life because I had to deal with my mom. But I'm not gonna get into that. I hate that I gotta even say it like that. But yeah, it was certain times I wish I had a father figure around to put my mom in check. To be real with you. But I don't know. I don't know. And then my mom kind of got like a tendency of lying. I observed my mom a lot throughout my whole life. And mama, if you see this, I'm sorry, but sometimes you got a tendency of lying about stuff. But yeah, so I don't know what really exactly happened between her and my dad. I do to a certain extent feel like my mom was on some type of shit where my dad, because I feel like I got most of my dad mentality. You feel me? I don't know why. I just feel like I got most of his mentality. Because my mom always told me, coming up, I'm like, you act just like your goddamn daddy. I'm like, I guess. I'm sorry about that. It's genes, my nigga. Strong genes. I look just like the nigga. So, I feel like it was some shit that she was doing that he probably got tired of too as well. That she just didn't speak about. So, but that nigga, I can't blame the nigga. He having hella kids. He keeping the bloodline going. And that's something that I can't take from him. Like, hey, at least this nigga gave me an opportunity to get on this realm to make some shit happen. At least he had enough kids to where one of them finna turn out a motherfucking legend, nigga. So, hey, I gotta do the same thing. I gotta have so many kids. One of them gonna turn out motherfucking nigga. They gonna turn out into a god, nigga. A god. So, just keep it above 50. Any female that's been looking at me like, oh, I love that. That nigga good. I'm just letting you know, like, if you even get with me, I'm just telling you, probably about after a year. Well, I gotta be realistic. I said after 74 days, I'm gonna be looking to busting something. Put it like this: after we date long enough, then I busting it. You feel me? I ain't just gonna. I gotta correct myself. I just realized what I said from earlier. So no, we ain't gonna do it like that. We still gonna make sure the person is right. She's of motherlyhood mentality. She makes sure that I'm right and I'm a fatherhood mentality. And then boom, we have our kids. You feel me? There's always, remember, this is why I'm so at peace with being by myself right now and being single and focusing on my grind. Even if I do get a female that's gonna keep it down right now, you feel me? Like, okay, I know he grinded right now. I know everything he ain't gonna be able to get by, whatever, but let me just support him. You feel me? That's cool. You feel me? You support me while I'm down, and then once I'm at where I'm at, just best believe I'm finna have you looking like the goddess Isis when I splurge on you. You finna have real gold wrapped around your motherfucking neck and swirling around your dress and shit with some gold flip flops on. Like, we ain't playing no games. We ain't playing. We coming dripped. So, but other than that, more so, I'm at peace with doing what I do right now because you feel me? I can work on myself and make sure that I'm at my best when I meet somebody, because I'm expecting to meet somebody who's also going to be at their best or working to get at their best. You feel me? I'm not just trying to meet no female that's not working on herself and not taking care of herself. We got to make sure we both right so that our children cannot grow up in a stressful environment. You feel me? Because when a child grows up in a stressful environment, it hinders their the growth of their brain. Especially the way the child is born, the placenta is cut. You're not supposed to cut the placenta, bro, on a baby, but they do it in the hospitals for a reason because they take them and they eat them. Like, what else you think they fucking doing with them, bro? You think they just preserving the shit and putting it up in museums? Like, oh, look at that placenta. Look at exhibit 1,011,112. 120. You feel me? That's a nice placenta right there. Look at the nigga. They're consuming those. They're using it in makeup. What are they doing with the skin when they circumcise these babies? What do you think they're doing with that? You think they just throwing it away? Boy, ooh. Anyways, so back to the main thing, right? I've been 17 days in, no busting, nigga. Proud of myself. And I'm gonna keep going, bro. It's gotten easier now. You feel me? It's gotten easier for a nigga now. I'm chilling. I'm thugging. I'm feeling good. More importantly, and I will say though, it's not. It's still not an easy. Like, it's still not an easy road though, because you get these attacks, bro. These attacks. And what I mean by that is, last night I went to sleep. I had a dream. And y'all know me, dreams are not dreams. These are astral experiences. These are astral projections. You astral project every night. People think you can't, when you astral project, when you're conscious, like if you astral project that will, that's called what we call lucid dreaming. What y'all call lucid dreaming, that's just you being aware of your astral experience. When you're lucid dreaming, you're actually astral traveling. I'm just gonna let you know that. But when you're dreaming, but you're not really lucid in it. Well, this one I was kind of lucid in it. But when you're dreaming and you're not really lucid in it, you're just, you're still astral traveling, but you're not aware of it. You just think it's a dream, from what the world tells you, what society tells you, what scientists tells you, the white man scientists tell you, the Caucasoids and what they developed how did motherfuckers that came from caves, and they have the spliced genes of a chimpanzee, because that's the most primary gene that these beings use to create them. But the chimpanzee, or there's a lot of them are spliced with different monkeys. Some are chimpanzees, some are the rhesus monkey, some are the gibbon monkey. And then they use others like the dog. This is why when it rains, or they come from outside from playing around and shit, sweating, they smell like a wet. We all know this, and they're mixed with porcelain DNA as well. And if porcelain, that's pigs. That's why their skin is translucent. That's why their skin is translucent like that, because that most of that porcelain DNA was infused into the skin to keep them purposely keep them from absorbing the sun, because that's like the beings that designed them. They say that you hear the story of Yakub. It wasn't fucking Yakub that fucking, no the fuck it wasn't. No, it wasn't. No, nigga. It was these goddamn reptoids. You feel me? It was these goddamn reptoids. And I mean, if we being honest, the fallen angels is our brothers and sisters. They are. They're just falling in frequency. They're the lower frequency of the chosen ones. You feel me? They say Lucifer took what, 2/3? We'll just put it like this. There's 72,000 of those niggas, and then there's 72,000 of the chosen ones, which makes the 144. And the reason why I did it like that is because you have the disagreeables and the agreeables, the positive and the negative, and they make up the 144 Christ consciousness as a whole, what we call God, because God is both evil and good. You have to remember this: good and evil are just perspectives anyways. It's really, in physics, it's positive and negative. So these beings are the negative side, deepest, darkest depths of this God mind. Not no he, she, as no God mind. This consciousness, this collective consciousness. This collective consciousness is our consciousness. This is God, the universe. And these niggas move throughout the cosmos, but that part of the mind, you feel me, is the deepest, darkest depth. And then the 72,000 chosen ones are the highest parts, the highest, most brightest parts of the God mind, fighting for the collective consciousness as a whole on this planet, bro. Because remember, it only takes 13% to cause an impact or to cause a shift in society. And we see that the chosen ones have caused a major shift in society due to all this disclosure and all this awakening that's taking place amongst people. We see who really winning. That's why I told y'all in my previous video, this is the one timeline where we win this war. My people, let's not fumble the bag. We are dropping belt to ass right now. But I ain't gonna lie to you, the CIA dropping belt to ass too. This is like LeBron versus Curry right now. This is like Jordan versus Kobe right now. This is like Goku versus Vegeta right now. This is like Batman. This is like Superman versus Darkseid, nigga. That's what we got going on here. Why they think they show you all these superhero movies and shit? With this evil person against this good person. That's the darkest parts of the consciousness going against the brightest part of the consciousness. So, you have all that taking place, bro. The positive and the negative. And people got to understand what we dealing with. This dream, bro. Like I said, in this dream, in this astral experience, right? Not to get too far off topic. Like I said, I've been abstinent. I get, this dream, I'm in this, or astral experience, I'm in this crib. This weird, it's this big ass crib. That motherfucker was like on some kids next door shit. It was like this big ass crib, and it had a RV attached to it, like a RV that could attach to the crib and become a part of the house, which was fucking crazy to me. But in this crib, everybody had their own rooms. It was a bunch of people there that I didn't know, that I never seen a day in my life, and everybody chilling, having a good time, or whatever the case may be. And one of my exes was there. So like, what the fuck she doing here? She there. I'm like, what the hell going on? And conveniently enough, which I know this wasn't no coincidence, but the rooms we had in the house, our rooms was right next to each other. So then, I'm already on game. I'm like, okay, I'm knowing the energy. You feel me? She come, try to talk to me, this, that, and the third, telling me this, telling me that about life or whatever. And, trying to flirt. I'm like, nope, you're not trying to, whatchamacallit. You feel me? You not, I already know what's going on. You feel me? This is a sukubai. Get back with that. Stop, y'all, the sukubais. Stop trying to, and I'm not saying my ex herself is, well, I don't know, because last time I spoke to her was like some months ago, and the last thing she told me was some freaky shit. So she, and the shit she into now, I'm seeing like ever since I left her whole aesthetic has changed. I'm like, okay, yeah, you might be a sukubai actually. So yeah, that energy. I'm like, nah, get back with that. But this would caught me off guard in the dream, bro. This would caught me off guard. There was this female that I work with. I'm not gonna say her name, but it's a female that I work with, bro. And I know she liked me because the energy and the way she come off, she always, compliment me, she asked me on a date once to go see the Stranger Things shit, but all the fucking the tickets were sold out for the Stranger Things season 5 finale. It was sold out. So I was like, shit, I'm sorry, little baby, I can't go on that date with you. But the last time I seen her was yesterday. And she walked by and spoke to me like, hey, and she's like, I like your haircut. You look good, nigga. Well, she ain't say all that. You feel me? But the way she was just looking me up and down and shit. And then she's like, yeah, I like your haircut. She wanted to say more than that. Like, nigga, you look good. I'm like, oh, see? And then, that's what threw me off in this dream. She showed up. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what? Because, I went to explore the house. I'm like, I want to go see that RV area. I'm like, what the fuck is that? So when I got to there, I go in and I'm like, okay, I see everybody in there. And then I see her right there, like in the front of that motherfucker. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what you doing here? I'm like, what is going on? And she like, I'm here for, whatever reason. I can't really remember. Cause certain when the conversation started taking place, certain shit was like fading in and out. But she was telling me the reason why she was there, and then I'm like, okay, that's cool. You feel me? We get to talking and shit, and I get to talking to her about some shit. You feel me? And it's around this time it was nighttime, so niggas start cutting out lights and shit. We go to wherever, and then we just sitting there talking and shit. And as I was explaining something to her, I just know I was in depths. I was saying I had to been dropping some gems in my memory because I was going in, and then out of nowhere she just go down, pull down my pants, and start topping me. I'm like, yo, I'm like, what's happening? I immediately, I ain't gonna lie, the shit was glorious though. I'm like, oh shit. You feel me? But I'm like, no, nah, you not getting me in the dream. So I push her off me. I'm like, nah, you gotta chill. I'm like, it's not like that, bro. Isn't it? You feel me? You gotta chill. I don't know what's going on. So then, boom, I wake up. You feel me? I'm like, I gotta get out this dream ASAP. I gotta get up out of here ASAP. I was like forced. Well, I ain't gonna say it was kind of forcefully though, because it's like I'm sitting here telling you some shit, going in. I don't know what I was. I think it was something about quantum physics. It had to be. But next thing you know, yeah, she just go down, boom, just start topping me. I'm like, yo. I'm like, we can't have that. That's what caught me off guard because I didn't expect that from her. I'm thinking this finna be a cool spiritual experience. I'm like, okay, if this experience goes how it goes, I'm gonna go talk to her in real life. Like, yo, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I had a dream about you. We talked about this, da 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 da. I don't know if you ever dreamed about me, da 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 da. But I just wanted to let you know. You feel me? And I bangs with you. But when that happened, I was like, oh yeah, I gotta stay away from her. I got to stay away from her. Your dreams, like in the beginning of the movie Doom, your dreams are messages from the deep, my boy. Your astral experiences are messages from the depths of your subconscious and of your Akashic records. And the different timelines and possibilities that you have access to at will. Them niggas tried to get me in my dream. They tried to get me to bust in my sleep. No. You will not do that to me. To you entities. You feel me? Then last night, I'm walking. And y'all know I keep Big Pole on me when I walk, bro. I keep Big Pole on me when I walk, bro. So I'm like, a honeybee always gotta keep a stinger on him. We don't use the stinger unless it's our life is being threatened, the hive is being threatened. But yeah, I'm walking to the store from the bus stop. And this is homeless dude that's always sleeping on the fucking bridge and shit. Always asking me, hey, you got a cigarette? You got a cigarette? I'm like, nah, nigga, shut your bitch ass up and stop asking me for shit before I smack you, bro. Well, I ain't tell him that the first time. Because, at first I felt, homeless people, I'm like, I show a certain type of pity for them. I'm like, nigga, you you fucked up. I can't look down on you, bro. I'm not gonna be that kind of person. You feel me? But at the same time, I'm not gonna give you shit neither. You gotta work for something, bro. You gotta show niggas you want to work for something or something, nigga. That you use for something, nigga. Um, but nah, I'm walking in. Then I don't know what the fuck this nigga, was sleep. Cause usually he sleep on the corner of the fucking wherever that sidewalk is, whatever that part is. He be sleep right there, bro, at night. And when I was walking into the gas station, this nigga just out of nowhere get up and say some bullshit. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck is you talking to? And I'm like, he said some shit. I'm like, nigga, who the fuck is you talking to? He like, huh? He like, who am I talking to? I'm like, yeah, nigga. I'm like, what did you say? He was like, I ain't say nothing. I'm like, okay, like I thought, nigga. And then I walked in the store, got my guards, and I came back out and walked up on bro. And I'm like, bro, what's your issue? I'm like, are you okay? What's your problem? He's like, I got many issues. I was like, well, my nigga, you need to fix them because you tripping out here, bro. And I was like, I don't want to have to smack you. So, I just kept it pushing because, I knew he was homeless and the nigga not right in the head. But I'm also letting him know, like, nigga, you do that to anybody else out here, they might not be so sweet with you. They might just beat the fuck out of you, bro, or kill you. Because some people, we are in that time where people are in an erratic state of mind. Not just homeless people, regular working people, rich niggas, these Caucasoids and shit with their suburban lives and shit. A lot of them are in erratic states of mind right now because there's a lot of unchecked mental illness, a lot of undiagnosed mental illness walking through America. Simple. Niggas is not reading psychology and neurology to study these different disorders and these different behaviors to be able to pick them up within themselves and be like, oh, hold on. I'm displaying these certain psychological behaviors. Let me chill. Let me go meditate. Let me get my mind right. Let me get when the only time you really start to experience these disorders, bipolar and all that shit is when your mind is not in a balanced state. When your mind is not balanced, it starts to do erratic shit. Just like that song, my mind playing tricks on me. You feel me? That your mind will definitely play tricks on you too. If you don't use your mind, nigga, somebody gonna use it for you. Remember, there's entities around here that we're dealing with that you can't see with the naked eye. But yeah, nigga just, I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like, okay, you can't be no bum and try to be an asshole. You see what I'm saying? Because if it was the 17-year-old, 18-year-old, 16-year-old me, I would have knocked fire from his ass and be like, nigga, you say something ever again to me, nigga. And next time I'm not just gonna knock fire from your ass. I'm gonna throw your ass over this little bridge next to this sidewalk you be sleeping on, nigga. Like, but I'm like me now. I just give him a little piece of my mind. Like, nigga, you need to get yourself in order and don't be doing that shit to random people because niggas not gonna be so nice with you. Like how I am, because I'm on a different echelon of thinking. You feel me? I'm not just gonna. You feel me? I'm not just gonna hurt the nigga. I'm not just gonna, you feel me, pop the nigga or nothing like nah. But somebody will. One of these young niggas around here will. That's younger than me that be moving on that young boy shit and bullshit energy, nigga. They gonna smoke your dumb ass. So you got a lot of things that'll try to attack you. Just like another thing. The other day I was talking to my mama, right? She immediately, my mom, I don't know, bro. But she immediately get to vent into me about my brother about some stuff. And it was some certain things that she said that didn't sit right with me. But I didn't say it at the time because my mom can't really handle being told about herself. When she wrong on certain situations or when she looking at a certain situation wrong and she need to look at it this way. It's just she's a Libra. Libra's a highly stubborn energy that I can't deal with and I don't like. So I'm just like, after that, I'm just distancing myself from my mama because like, yeah, I'm gonna still talk to her and check up on her and shit, but I just don't want to kick it or have conversations with her no more because it's like it's draining, bro. Anyways. But she said shit about my brother. Then I just go. Next day I hit my brother. I talked to my brother. He was like, "Yeah, you talked to mom." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, I talked." And she told me what happened. I'm like, we got into a whole depth. Like, me and my big brother kind of worried about my mom a little bit. I ain't gonna count. But we just got into the whole depths of shit, bro. And I'm just like, a lot of the things that I've been thinking, he been thinking, and a lot of things that I've been putting together, he been putting together, and then it was certain shit that he told me, like, around the time when my granny was sick before she passed, it was a lot of things that he told me that I didn't even know about, that my mom did not tell me or did not come back. You know, she came back and told me a whole different story to make me look at my brother the wrong way, like basically trying to pit me against my big brother. So I'm like, nah, that's fucked up. So I'm like, and then when he told me what he told me about everything that he been trying to do for my granny, this, that, and the third, you know, nigga, I felt bad for the shit, bro. You know, cause I was so heated at my brother. I said some fuck shit to my brother, bro. I really did. I said, I told my brother I wish it was him in that hospital bed instead of my granny, because it was some shit that I was told, you feel me, about my mama that made me mad as fuck against that nigga. And then when he told me what he told me, nigga, I'm like, damn, nigga, you know, I'm sorry, nigga. You know, I'm sorry for, you know, saying the shit that I said to you. You feel me? This, that, and the third. You know, I didn't know this was what was really taking place. Not only that as well, you know, I didn't realize my granny got dementia after a while too. My mama did not tell me that. I did not know she had got dementia after a while. And it makes sense because my granny went and got all three of those buyouts. And after she got all three of them, her life declined drastically. They could say it was the cigarettes. Bro, my granny was smoking cigarettes for 70 years. And when she smokes cigarettes, she don't even really inhale them. She just would blow it right out. So I guess that's how she get out. But she was already smoking for a long time, bro. That shit still had another 10 years to catch up on her. No, when she got them all three of them buyouts back to back, she instantly caught cataracts, instantly caught dementia, Alzheimer's, you know. And that was it for my granny, bro. Rest in peace, my granny. But yeah, when I look at that shit, and I'm just like, yeah, I can't go around my mom no more, bro. I can't, bro. Um, Blood ain't thicker than water, is what they say. You feel me? But like I said, I love my mama to death because, you know, she did what she could to make sure I had some kind of good life, bro. It wasn't the best life, but she did what she can. And I'll never take that for her. That's the only thing I can't take from her. She did what she can. She did her best. What she, you know. Hey, so yeah, you know, a lot of attacks, bro. A lot of attacks, bro. So I'm like, yeah, I can't deal with that. You gotta stiff arming everything back, nigga. Nope. I'm not. I'd rather keep my peace of mind and just be with me. You feel me? This is the best peace of mind I have had. I don't know when the last time I had this best. The last time I had this best peace of mind was when I used to go up to Michigan every summer to spend time with my granny, nigga, for 2 months. Every summer break I got in school, I was up there, nigga, and I ain't never had the best peace. Or when I used to go over my shout out my brody Jeremiah. You feel me? I ain't spoken to him in months though, but you know, I got new numbers and shit and whatever. I lost track of the nigga. But every time I used to go over his house and just be with his family, we just have fun, play the game, this, that, and the third, kick it, talk. It was just like, I feel like, damn, this is what a family feels like. I never had that. It was just me and my mama, nigga. I wanted to know what it was like to have him. Yeah, it was me, him, and his little brother Tyler. You know, and they was like my brothers. Them my brothers. I grew up with them niggas. I spent dinner every night at them niggas' houses. Every weekend we got nigga, hey, what you doing this weekend? Shit, we ain't doing shit. Shit, you think I spend night at your crib, nigga? We play some Black Ops Out. Shit, you already know, nigga. We last time we fucked up that level. This time we gonna get that shit back. Nigga, we pull up. You feel me? That's what you know, silly shit, nigga. We on kick, nigga. We on this, that, you know, funny shit, bro. That's what a family felt like to me. You know, he had his, you know, mama, daddy. You know, every once in a while, his uncle will come over, nigga, or his granny will come over, nigga. You know, his or both his uncles will come over, or the whole family just be there, nigga. And they having a little party or something, nigga. I pull up, nigga. Give me a plate, nigga. I'm chilling, kick it, like, nigga. Them was the days, nigga. I miss them days. That was when I had the best peace of mind. Was as a kid, bro. And I'm now finally getting that back. And I ain't never felt better than ever, nigga. And these demons hate that. They hate that. And it make me smile because I'm glad that they hate that. Because it irks them. The same way they was doing shit to irk me, I'm doing shit to irk them. And I'm taking all their energy. I'm taking all my prize possessive energy back. Give me that. Plus interest, nigga. Let me get a little bit of your shit too. Plus interest, nigga, so I can fuel my inner demon, nigga, and make sure he's satiated, so he can stay humble. You feel me? Stay calm. Because you can tame. Everybody got an inner demon, nigga. If you ain't taming your shit, you gonna be around here doing fuck shit and doing crazy shit. But when you keep your shit entertained, you entertained. When you keep your inner chaos tamed, you feel me? You gonna move around here with the balanced part of your soul, the balanced part of your higher self, as they call it. Your lower self and your higher self. You keep your lower self tamed though. You learn to not let your lower self have control over you. You learn to give your higher self more control. You like, look, nigga, we not doing all that. What you mean we not doing all that? You know, like, nah, nigga, we not doing all that. Shut up, nigga. This my body. Nigga, this my conscience, nigga. And my higher self need more access to this bitch while we at it. Nigga, fuck do you mean? You gotta talk, you gotta really talk to them inner energies in you. Nigga, everybody got them inner energies in them. That's why I said every day you wake up in a different frequency or what they call a mood, bro. And sometimes it can pertain to what happened in your dreams too. Because remember, if you have a dream of you getting cheated on, of course you're gonna wake up mad as hell and go text your man or go text your woman and be like, yo, why you cheating on me in the astrals? What you mean I was cheating on? What the fuck you mean by astral? What is an astral? You feel me? Or he might, if he is aware, he can like, what you mean I was cheating on you in the astrals? Baby, no, that might have been something using my image. You feel me? What they call shadow cloning. You know, that's probably something that was cloning itself to look like me to rile you up and pit us against each other. You feel me? Like, you know I wouldn't cheat on you. And if you need to check my phone, there you go. Make your woman feel secure. Make your man feel secure. That's what people want. People don't want to admit that as a grown adult, bro. Just admit you want some security, nigga. You admit you want to know that, hey, are you not going to cheat on me? Now, look, you have to remember, as an adult as well, you can't control what nobody do. If a nigga cheat on you and you know, or want to be with this woman all of a sudden, or if this woman want to be with this nigga all of a sudden, you got to let them go, bro. You can't, they're not your possession. They're their own soul. They're their own soul. But also, if you hella insecure, bro, you can't be in a relationship, bro. You can't. If you hella insecure, you just can't be in a relationship. Because you're gonna always feel like this person is doing something when they truly not at that. They're gonna be showing you like this is, and then you like, God damn, this, you know. But when it like in certain situations though, it's always good to make your partner feel secure. Let them know like, hey baby, I love you. You mines. I don't want to lose you. You feel me? You mines. I'm all yours. And I ain't for nobody else. And you shouldn't be for nobody else. But if you feel like you need to be for somebody else, let me know right now. No, I'm not for nobody else. Okay, cool. So you for me, I'm for you. Okay, I'm for you then. You feel me? Y'all just let each other know that. And if you feel like you need to go through my phone, go ahead. Look through that motherfucker. I ain't got nothing to hide. All you gonna find is memes in that bitch. Yeah, at least my phone. All you gonna find is memes in that motherfucker and some music. Oh God, it's probably some ugly ass pictures of me trying to look cute and shit, handsome and shit. Like nah. Um. So yeah, you know, make your partner feel secure, bro. You a motherfucking, you know, nigga get with a female get with a nigga, and he on his phone all the time, or she on her phone all the time, texting somebody, or da 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 da. You like, okay, hold on, what's going on? You feel me? Oh, it's just this. Oh, it's just that. Oh, he just a friend. Oh, she just a friend. Oh, they just friends. Okay, bet. You know, y'all do what y'all do, and then next thing you know, y'all live for the day, and then boom, don't ever text them back again. They be like, hey, I ain't heard from you about 10, 15 days. What's going on? You know, I'm just chilling. You gonna come see me? No, I'm good. Why not? I'm pretty sure somebody else seeing you. What you mean by that? Just know that's what I mean. That's it. That's all. I just don't feel like being around nobody right now. There's no need to argue. As an adult, a grown adult, there's no need to argue with a woman or man. There's no need to argue. There's no need to try to debate or keep them around or prove why you better than the other person. There's no need for none of that. Once somebody feels like they need attention from multiple people at once, because it's not even about love, they just want the attention. Let them go. And or multiple dicks, feel like they just need multiple dicks. I'm finna go fuck this nigga and then I'm gonna go fuck this nigga because they both fine. I like it. But I can't I really want them to run a train on me, but I can't ask them because it's gonna fuck them up because they think I'm their girlfriend. Like, you got weird bitches out there like that. And weird niggas out there like that too. Fucking on two female. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go fuck on her and then fuck on her. But I can't tell them, I want y'all to, have a threesome because y'all gonna get mad because I told both of y'all my girl. Like, y'all got weird people out there like that who have no sexual control over themselves, bro. It's that simple. They have no sexual controls over themselves, and they're weird like that. And you got to stay away from those people. You get to talking to somebody that dating somebody, and they fucking, they already, it's not hard to tell when somebody already fucking on somebody else, or in a relation, some kind of open relationship with somebody else. It's not that hard to tell, bro. But once you figure that out, hit the road, Jack. Save your inner peace. Save your mentality. Save your heart, most importantly. Don't damage it by trying to stay around, argue, or try to prove yourself. Nope. Staying around hoping they'll change. Nope. That ain't gonna work neither. Don't do that. Don't do that. So, you know, the attacks come in many different ways, y'all. Everybody getting their gifts right now. Everybody is having a good year right now to a certain extent. We getting disclosure too. That's a good thing. I know it's fucked up that we finding out all these leaders. Y'all finding out, not me. I've been knowing about this shit, but y'all finding out about these niggas doing this sick shit, right? And it's mainly the older generation that's fine. The new generation, Gen Z, we've been knowing about this shit because during our younger years, we was filling our head up with conspiracy theories and brain rot. So yeah, now that the older generation, they find out, oh, this been going on, this is yeah, whatever. That's good. That's still good because they need to know what's happening to children. That's good. Now we have somewhere to start. We have some kind of starting point to pivot off of, bro. At first, we ain't have shit but darkness. Okay. Now we got some kind of light, some kind of lantern, and some kind of foot room, some kind of pathway that we can walk on to figure the rest of this shit out. We don't need them niggas. We'll figure this out ourselves. Do you know how many ethical hackers are out here right now, bro? That ain't with this shit, that's probably ready to hack into all kind of shit and release these files through illegal means. Niggas don't give a fuck about the legal system when the motherfuckers that's running this legal system is abusing children and not having nothing done to them. So why can't we turn up and get illegal then? Fuck it. Why not? Who gonna stop 300 million Americans? First of all, about who gonna stop 200 million Americans? It's about 1 million people in the government through maybe about 2 million, 1 million people throughout the entire government, army, all that shit, secret service and all that shit, right? There's like 200 something million of us. Who gonna stop us? If we all walk down them streets, nigga, who gonna stop us? If we all get in our cars and go to one city and tee up, Washington, D.C., who gonna stop us? So this is a good thing that this is coming out. We finally got some type of disclosure, bro. It might not be alien disclosure, but it's damn sure important disclosure when it come to about these missing children. And we need to protest about that. Fuck protest. We need to kill something about that. I'm the new American terrorist, nigga. I'm the new public enemy that they watching out for, bro. Because I got that mentality, bro, where I die about this shit, nigga. Because they know that I know I come back. They know that shit. We can try to stop this nigga, but he just gonna come back in another body some way, somehow. You damn right. My energy never dies. It just radiates. Be glad that this truth is coming out, y'all. Everybody needs to be working on themselves. Some people are. Some people still procrastinating. Some people just don't want to do it. That's okay. We gonna see who graduate when it come graduation time. We gonna see who really been doing their studies, who been putting in their work. You know how the teacher say, "Oh, how you come up with the answer? Show me your work." Yeah, nigga. That's what they gonna ask when it's time for graduation. Show me your work. Yeah, nigga. How you get this answer? Show me your work. Show me your research. You feel me? We gonna see who really put in that work to attain that knowledge to be able to move and find their position in this new higher reality called the age of Aquarius. We are in the aquatic realm now. We are in the primordial waters. The primordial waters. We are in the part of the cosmos where the cosmos first gave birth at. So all in all, damn, we about 55 minutes in. Um, I just thought I'd come give y'all niggas something, about what's been going on with me. You feel me? And the attacks that take place and how they're designed. Just to keep y'all motivated. Let y'all know I'm in this shit with y'all, bro. I'm going through shit. Well, I ain't like going through shit. When I say going through shit, like not in a bad manner, like, I'm just learning shit. I'm picking up new patterns. I'm picking up new knowledge and new wisdom. Um, I'm picking up new knowledge and new wisdom where a nigga is like, damn, you know, a nigga just it's like a video game when you get some new experience and nigga just leveled up. I feel like I just leveled up, bro. So now I gotta share my experiences with y'all. You feel me? And with that and motivate others and inspire others and let niggas know. Most importantly, when you follow yourself and you follow your power, nigga, you're going to level up every time. When you keep believing in yourself and keep working, you keep grinding to break it past them limits that these limits that you keep reaching. You're gonna level up every time when you break through those limits. So yeah, this is how it's going down in the world, bro. We're winning. It might not look like we're winning, but we're winning. We're in the one timeline where we win this war, bro. This spiritual, I don't even want to say spirit, this intergalactic war. This is the one, we're in that one timeline on Earth where we win this bitch. We shifted into it. That's what the planetary alignment was all about in 2020 to put us on that timeline where we win and we kicking ass. Y'all think it might not look like it, but in the spiritual and astral realms, we are whooping ass right now. Belt to ass, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't seeing what I'm seeing. I'm telling you. We got spiritual assassins right now sneaking into these secret bases and shit and getting whatever information they can and bringing it back and spreading it amongst the astral communities. Amongst the chosen one, the chosen community that's been placed here on Earth. They relaying that information back to us through our astrals when we come back down here into the physical and relay it through these vessels like this. Here, through my voice. Through speaking to other people and speaking to y'all through these videos to create a more even infectious impact in this system. We're the virus to destroy this system, this programming that they have put upon this world. We are the virus that have been inserted. That's why I say it's only a small number of chosen ones, because the virus starts off small when you put it in the computer, and then once it starts hitting critical nodes and points in the computer, it multiplies. It multiplies exponentially. And that's what happened. Our mentality became so infectious that now it's spreading amongst this reality like a virus. Now everybody want to be awakened and chosen and da 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 da. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah, keep that up. Because now we're going to have everybody finding out all kind of shit, doing their own research and information. And then we're going to further find out so much more shit. To the point we're going to be like, okay, we got to get these niggas out of here by force. That's what it's going to come to. That's what we're getting close to. Get ready. And you have to be mentally prepared for this. I don't care how physically prepared you are. I don't care how many guns you got. Nigga, I got a gun myself. It don't matter about that, bro. are you prepared here? If you're not prepared here, you're not going to be ready for what's going to come and what's going to be disclosed and the false flags that are going to be presented. Because a lot of people are going to fall for the false flags because they're going to be so mentally comforting. That's where they get niggas at, getting you comfortable. Then they snatch your ass up and get you out the way. So, yeah. We are in that timeline. We whooping ass right now, bro. And it's now taking place slowly. It's slowly trickling down on this physical realm. We're seeing it slowly peek through the physical realm, through the people, through nature. Nature, even the animals is doing strange shit now. Nigga, the other day, I seen 3 hawks flying in a triangle, in a circle, moving across the sky. And then they just kept moving like that in a triangle formation, 3 of them. And it was making noises. Then they came up right above me. And then they sat there and they kept moving. And I'm like, what the fuck is these hawks doing? I'm like, why are they just spinning in circles like that in the form of a triangle, more importantly? So, obviously there's something going on the planet that's got animals creating sacred geometry, basically. Putting spells upon the animals know how to cast spells. You think they don't, nigga? Boy, you better quit playing with these animals. Especially them birds, nigga. They be casting spells and shit the way they fly to counteract these spells that they're creating with these chemtrails. A lot of them vultures do that shit too. Y'all be seeing them vultures up there flying in certain patterns and frequencies. Yeah, a vulture might eat dead flesh, but we need vultures. Without vultures, nigga, it'd be too much roadkill and dead shit around the planet. Take it forever to decompose. No, them niggas they're the street cleaners. They've been the street cleaners for millions of years, bro. So this is nothing new to them. But even they're going around and using their energy. You feel me? Their primordial energy to create certain spells and, cast certain sacred geometries, in the sky to counteract these frequencies that's being put upon us with these chemtrails. The nature is in on this shit too, bro. Heavily. Look at the weather. Look at the sun. It's not playing. Now the people are rising. These people that have done some of the egregious acts on earth are scared right now because they're not about to feel what hell really feels like. It's not no burning brimstone in that. No. Nigga, it's everything against you at once. Nature, the people, the animals, and other beings here that are more powerful than us. Simple. They finally managed to make their way into this reality now. You can't see them, but they here. Some of them you related to, but they here. You just can't see them, my guys. You can't see them because they vibrate on a higher part of the electromagnetic spectrum that's not visible to the naked eye. But they're most definitely here, nigga. Because all these planetary alignments, all these certain what they call them? Not constellations, conjunctions in star alignments. All these different sacred, eclipses and shit that took place. This allowed for certain things to come into the realm that's been waiting to get in here, but they couldn't get in here because the way this bitch been locked down by these entities to keep trying to farm our souls here. Traffic souls, soul trafficking. It will no longer go on. So, yeah. Niggas gonna catch on. Niggas gonna learn that this trafficking didn't just start physically. It started amongst the cosmos as well. This is intergalactical trafficking, bro. Like space pirate. Y'all see the shit in the movies where Darkseid take over a whole planet and turn the people there on the planet as slaves. We seen it in Dragon Ball Z. Frieza was calling them monkeys. Yeah. Duh. Frieza came and colonized the whole planet called the Saiyans and was racist and called them monkeys, and he was white and he enslaved their entire planet. It's no different than what happened here. Something came to this planet, seen us, enslaved our entire planet, and turned us into slaves. But we, like the Saiyans, we don't know how much potential we can tap into because we're being enslaved. But remember, when Goku and Vegeta was sent off before Frieza destroyed the planet, because Beerus told him to, because Beerus knew what they would turn into, Goku and Vegeta was already long gone. And then we seen what happened. They were able to finally find out different parts of their potential of their bloodline to the point they found Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan 1, Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan God. Now, you feel me? That Goku and Vegeta are the representations of what the Saiyans could be if they never stopped training, staying dedicated, and more importantly, putting their life on the line for they loved ones. And that's the same thing with humans. Saiyans, humans, Atlanteans. That's the same thing with us. We have so much great potential. I've seen what we look like at our max potential. What we are in right now is our base form. They give you a hints of it, especially my black people. They give you hints of it in the Egyptian pyramids. Because I'm not really talking about anybody. I'm talking about my people. We are in base form right now. We've been colonized. We are the original aboriginals of every continent on the planet. Think about that. We're just like the Saiyans, my nigga. And they came here, took us over. These beings came here, came with another species, created another species that's opposite to us, and then used them to take us over as their henchmen. And you get that. And they hit her enough. But in the Egyptian pyramids, you see Osiris is green. You see another person is who is it? I forgot. Is it Ptah? I don't know. It's Osiris is green and somebody else is blue. I think it's Isis. I don't know. But somebody else is blue. You feel me? And they're telling you that's what you look like in your supercharged state. The reason why we look like copper people, the reason why we are a copper race people, or we look like rust, it look like rust. We look like rust. You know how iron, when it rusts, it turn brown and shit, like how we look? That's because of the oxygen in the atmosphere. It's too much oxygen in the atmosphere. You got to mix this shit with a little bit of hydrogen, which is like a mist. Like how you would see in the Amazon rainforest with all that. That's how it's supposed to be amongst this realm. Did you not forget the entire Sahara Desert was a tropical environment bigger than the Amazon rainforest? This was when the pyramids were still around. That's why it looked like that now, all dried up and turned into sand and shit. People say that, the reason why the sand is there because there used to be an ocean right there where the Sahara Desert was. No, that was not. That was a pure tropical environment. That was a jungle, a forest, like the Amazon rainforest. And that shit got vaporized by something from wars here. Remember, there was a lot of ancient civilizations with powerful technologies, man. There was some wars that took place where some shit got turned into straight sand. For real. So, we were in an environment where we were supercharged. We were giants. We were huge. You feel me? We were just minding our business. So, I would get deeper into it, with the story of how the 13 tribes of Israel, they were spies, the 13 spies to go spy on these different lands where we were at. This is where Egyptians, Atlanteans, Lemurians, we were all coexisting, just chilling. But these niggas came in and started making their way in to spy on us and do this and do that. And then, once they got enough information, the God in that Bible was really an evil God, the demiurge. Zeus, Lord Lucifer, whatever you want to call a nigga, he goes by many names. That's how he fooled the world. He didn't exist. But he came in with the 13 spies and the rest of his army to take over this land. Or take my bad, not take over this land, take over this planet, bro. So we're something like the Saiyans. And we're being hindered from what we could truly tap into, bro. We're being stopped from what we could truly access and obtain, bro. Superhuman abilities, as they say. We need to be like the monks, meditating for 30, 40 days at a time without moving. In the moment we wake up, electricity get to shooting out our body and shit. Like, yes, bro. We can do that. You might not think we can't. Because they told you, they trained your mind and limited your mind to think that you can only do what they can do. You're not them. Stop letting this world limit what you can think you can do. My people can manifest anything at will, whatever we think of. And we gonna make it somehow a physical reality. So what makes you think superpowers is not the same? Just saying, bro. So, other than that, I appreciate y'all, man. I value y'all. More importantly, y'all take care of yourselves. Y'all stay in tune. Y'all meditate. Listen to some binaural beats. Do your spiritual baths. Do your fastings. Do your fastings. Do your detoxes. Do your everything that you can to keep your spirit and your mental and your soul and more in your physical body, more importantly, in balance. Because this is your car. You want your car to last as long as possible so you can complete your purpose here on this planet. But other than that, make sure you disciplining yourself sexually too. Don't let them control you from your sacral area, my brothers and sisters. I know some of y'all be out there. Y'all just probably a few hours ago just beat your meat or play with your little coochie. I guarantee it. Probably a few days ago or some shit. And yeah. And you feel that little feeling of shame in the back of your neck, don't it? Yeah, I know. Because I've been there, nigga. Work on that. It's okay. It's easier said than done. But it can be done, though. And like I said, after about the first week of pure abstinence, bro, something is going to get cut off and disconnect to where you like, damn, I feel like I could just keep doing this shit now. Like, fuck it. You feel me? It's like it becomes a habit. 21-day habit. It takes 21 days to make something a habit. So, work on that. Every 21 days, create that habit and then work on the next thing. Like, okay, I want to make this a habit now. I want to make a habit of where I don't eat as much every day. So, and now after 21 days of doing this shit, now it's become a habit. It's become a part of your life. Let it become a part of your life. Now I'm seeing not having sex is going to become a part of my life. Hell no. Like, I'm still going to, when I find me the right one and, things go the way they go, marriage and all that shit, yeah, I'm going to be clapping cheeks down. Don't get me wrong. But also, even in a relationship, I'm still going to be practicing you feel me? My sexual abstinence because that's what keeps the relationship powerful. It keeps it empowered. It keeps it from, being burnt out. Because, that when you have too much sex in a relationship, it will burn it out. Now niggas be like, oh, we need to spice things up. We need to try this. We need to try that. Like, what you mean you need to spice things up? Just stop fucking having sex and let this shit marinate for a little bit. So that when y'all come back, it hit different. Like, just chill. So, like I said, you got people out here that are nymphomaniacs. They don't know when to stop having sex and to stop playing with their private parts, bro. And most people that are like that have been sexually abused or sexually touched. And if it ain't that, that's just maybe it's probably from porn addiction. Niggas watching porn, they watching so much porn, they start watching porn that they ain't never watched before just to spice things up. Like, no, stop. These entities will have you watching some of the most egregious shit, nigga. Stop that shit. Niggas be weird out here, bro. And bitches too. Y'all gotta calm that down. You feel me? So, other than that, I appreciate y'all, man. I value y'all. And most importantly, one love, man, universal love, y'all. Ooh, I gotta stretch. Yeah, that felt good. I ain't gonna count.